here, your own personal fitness trainer. So today is a health and fitness healing workout. And it's something most all of us can do because it's rather simple and it's something that all of us need. So more on that in a moment. So what I did is I put 10 things together. And you want to just flow with it, one after the other. And it's for those of us, and all of us, for those of us that maybe you're sitting at a desk all day, or at the computer working, like on your YouTube videos, or you might be out working hard in the yard, doing stuff around the house, or you have a hard and heavy weight training workout. That's who it's for. It's anybody. It'll make you feel better. And 2 of them are for our posture. And we all need that, especially when you're sitting at the computer and start slouching over. So here we go. You're gonna feel better for it. Reclining bound ankle pose. So my feet are together. Legs are bent out to the side, arms down along my sides, palms up. You notice I slowly slide them along my sides, up overhead, palms remaining up in that position. And remember, those soles of your feet are together. And you want to hold that for 5 or 10 long, deep breaths, relaxing your whole body. Oh, it'll really loosen all that upper back and leg area for you. Now this next one is a puppy pose, so you want to start on all 4s. And you're gonna lower your forehead to the floor and push your hips back, keeping those hips elevated, and you are stretching your arms and your shoulders, keeping the head down, keeping those hips elevated, and you want to do that for 5 to 10 long, deep breaths. All right, now we're going into the Pilates X. This one's one of the ones good for your posture. So you're lying on your stomach and you're forming an X. And you're going to inhale and lift your arms and legs off the floor, making sure your legs go no higher than your arms. Exhale and bending your elbows toward your waist and pulling your legs together. So there I am, pulling the legs together, putting them back down, back to the starting position. Lifting up. Bending the elbows toward my waist and pulling those legs together. All together, you want to do 6 to 8 reps. It's really a good one for your posture. So this one, first one's for your lower back, and your knees are bent. You want to place your hands behind your head, lace your fingertips, and see how I can slip my hand in there? Well, what you want to do is you want to suck your lower back and your stomach down into the ground so that you don't have a space. See there? You want to be able to not get your whole hand under there. So there you are, like that. Suck that back down, and you're going to hold for a count of 5 as you do that. And you want to do it 2 times. Now this is for rotation. So your knees are bent and you're going to drop your knees to the one side and count for a count of 5. Come back to the center. Now drop to the other side. Hold that. Count for a count of 5. Those hands are behind your head. We're going to do it again. Drop them. Try to keep the knees together and try to keep your elbows down. Go as far as you can, keeping the elbows down. Dropping those knees. Give it a count of 5. That will help you to loosen that up, and it's a rotational exercise. This is the chalk circle. You want to lie on your side. You can put a pillow or a towel under your head if you need it. Your knees are bent and your arms are outstretched in front of you. And as you inhale, you want to circle your arm up and over your head. And as you exhale, you want to continue the circle down behind you along your side. And you want to take that nice and easy. And it's going to release your shoulders, your chest, and your upper back. And you want to try for 5 on each side. So now we're doing the same thing on the other side, getting in the position again. Remember, your knees are stacked one on top of the other, and the movement should be large like a circle. And those palms come together as you circle that around and touching palms again. Glute and hip stretch. This will also help release the hips and your lower back. So you want to sit with your right heel against the outside edge of your left hip and your left foot on the floor to the outside of your right knee. And you want to curve your body so that your head aims towards your left foot. And you should be feeling a stretch there in your right hip. And you want to hold that for 5 deep breaths. This one will really make everything feel good because we always have very tight hips and glutes typically. So now we're doing the same exact thing on the other side. Crossing that leg over. And then we're going to curve our body. And our head is aiming toward that foot on the floor. And go ahead and do 5 deep breaths. And you'll feel it also there on your lower back. Good deal. Okay, now we're gonna do what's called a handstand plank. And that's good for your core, to stabilize your spine. So you want to get on your hands and knees, and you're going to tuck your toes under and straighten your legs so you're in a horizontal line. And then bring your shoulder blades together, extend forward to the top of your head. And try to keep a flat back there. Don't let that midsection sink down. And you want to try to see if you can hold it for 30 seconds. Kneeling hamstring stretch. So you want to kneel on the floor and one foot and leg is outstretched in front of you. One hand is on either side of your front foot. You want to straighten your front leg and you want to point your toe. And at the same time, you're going to reach your tailbone away from you. And you're going to hold that for the count of 5, and then you're going to flex your foot, and you're going to do the same thing for a count of 5. And then you're going to repeat on the other side, and this is going to stretch your hamstring, the front of your foot, and your calf muscle. And hamstrings also have a lot to do with a tight lower back. So there you are. Pushing the tailbone away as you stretch the front, and now flex that foot. Pushing the tailbone away. Notice my posture. And again, you can hold on to something on either side. You're keeping your upper body straight though. There you are, flexing that foot. It's a good one. Alright, now this is a lower back stretch. So you're down here on the mat, And I'm going to pull one knee in toward my chest tightly for the count of 5. Pulling that in, it stretches that lower back. Now we're going to get the other side. Same thing, count of 5. Pulling that in tight. We're going to do that 2 times. Other side. And now we're going to grab both knees, pulling it in as much as you can. It's going to stretch your lower back. Count of 5. And the last time, count of 5. And we're going to roll out of this position, roll up. That'll get you to the standing position. So for this last and final exercise is for our posture. And what we're going to do is we're going to stand and our arms are going to be straight up like this over our head. And you're going to brace your abs and bend forward at the waist with a straight back. You'll see. And then when you come up, brace your abs again. Arms are overhead, but then this time you're going to slowly arch your back. And all together, you want to do 6 to 8 reps. For video, I'm going to do 6. So here we go. Lean back and put your arms down. Going for number 2. Really stretch up. Forward. You can breathe while you're doing it. Reach back. This way for you for the last one. Stretch up overhead. Go as far as comfortable for you. Slight arch, go down. I'll do one this direction for you. Here we are. Okay, so there you have it. You should be feeling good right now. Something good for yourself. And until next time, I'll see ya.